Okay guys, I have no idea what tutorial I'm about to do today. I had Chris actually pick it out as per your requests so that I wouldn't know what actual look I'm doing today. So I have it right here, it's in my Dropbox, and it says Rachel's tutorial audio. So I'm gonna turn it on and see if I can guess who it is.
Hello guys, it's me, Nikki.
Okay, so it's NikkieTutorials. It's NikkieTutorials. It's NikkieTutorial. Oh my gosh. Starting to sweat. Starting to sweat. For those of you who have never watched a NikkieTutorials video, I encourage you to watch because it's like watching art being painted on the face. She's so ridiculously talented. Christopher, why would you set me up like that? It's gonna look like Julia just scrawled all over my face. Hello everyone, I'm here today to share with you guys the audio voiceover challenge, and I actually saw this from NikkieTutorials, interestingly enough, but I believe it was Glam and Gore who actually came up with the idea, so I will link both the videos down below in case you are interested in watching them. But basically, this is me following along to a tutorial, but just listening to the audio and seeing if I can recreate the look. As soon as I saw this challenge, I knew I wanted to do it myself, so I'm kind of excited that I'm finally getting down to do this on my birthday. I don't know if you guys knew this, but today when you're watching this video, it's my birthday, and what better way to celebrate than doing a really fun makeup challenge. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to subscribe before you leave for new videos every Thursday and Sunday. You can click on the little subscribe button. It is down here. It's down here, right? So make sure you click that subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss out on new videos. And without further ado, let's get into this. So I have no idea what products she's using. I have no idea what the look looks like. I have no idea. So we're just gonna kind of like pause and go and just kind of like follow along to the best of my abilities. So I have it on my phone. Let's listen.
Information/tutorial and really get into the tutorial part and really tell you what I'm doing, why I'm doing it, and what kind of finish it will give.
Oh, this is great. Oh, this was made for the voiceover challenge. Good on you, NikkieTutorials. I like it.
I'm just excited to play with makeup again and not stress about a challenge for once. So
stress about a challenge. No, I will do that for you. Don't worry.
So we all know the Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Primer. I've been really liking this lately. I want to mix it with this. There's a brand new makeup brand out there called Flesh. This is a primer, and I don't know, it just looks very interesting to me, and I want to see what it does to the skin. So I'm going to be mixing these two together.
Okay, so she's talking about the face. Usually she starts with the eyes, like I think, right? I think I do have the Fenty one. Hang on. Fenty, where you at, girl? Remind me when this video is done that I need to clean out my primers drawer. I lied. I don't have it. I thought I had it. Okay, so she wants ones that are going to fight shine and also fill in pores. So I'm going to be using the Peter Thomas Roth Skin to Die For. This is a mattifying primer, and I'm going to mix it with the Pores No More Pore Refiner Primer.
So first I'm going to use a brush. I'm going to pop the primer by Fenty on.
And she's using a brush. I don't think I've ever used a brush to put on primer. Is that weird? Buffing makes me think of like a kabuki brush, but I have no idea. I'm gonna dot them on, and then we're gonna buff it in with a foundation brush. Now I feel terrible that I've always used fingers. Why haven't I used a brush? Does this do it better? I don't know.
I don't really have a brand new foundation to try, so I want to go in with my favorite holy grail, Becca 24-Hour Ultimate Coverage.
Okay, Becca Ultimate Coverage. I do have that one. It is this one right here. The shade is a little light for me. This is Sand. I don't know, let's see. Might be a little bit light. I'm gonna mix it in with a little bit of the Giorgio Armani Fluid Sheer. This is in shade 10.
You always want to apply this in tapping motions. As soon as you start buffing it in or kind of dragging it on, you're gonna lose your coverage.
Tapping it on means that she's like putting it on from here and tapping it in. It does give a lot of coverage, I will give her that. Oh no, concealer! Ah! I still need to finish up my foundation, Nikki! Wait, do you think if she's tapping, is she using a beauty blender? I don't think she said. Well, we're just gonna use this brush, because that's what I found.
For concealer, I want to dip into the ColourPop No Filter Concealer. I see a lot of people obsessing over this, and personally, we parts of my face, so like around here, around here.
Around where? Around where? Okay, so she's combining two different concealers. So I'm gonna take the ColourPop, this is in Fair Neutral, and apply it to the darker parts of my under eyes. And then what?
Sort of brighten and highlight.
Wait, wait, I thought you put the lightest one in.
And when you are a full coverage addict like I am, you want first the Beauty Bakery, just on the dark shadowy parts of my under eyes.
Okay, so she's using a yellow toned concealer underneath the eyes to counteract any darkness, and then she layers like a light one on top, I think. So this one is by L'Oreal. It's their True Match Super Blendable. It's a little bit more of a yellow undertone. So apply that onto the darkness, more in like the inner corner area too. I think she's focused on the eyes right now, but I have no idea. And then she puts the ColourPop one on top. So this one is, the lightest one I have is in shade 10.
Concealer you have to blend in right away because it kind of...
Wait, did she blend these like one at a time, or did she just layer them on top? I have no idea. And a little bit on this nice zit right here, which I popped and I shouldn't have. I'm sorry. All my skincare experts out there are like, oh, don't do it. Okay, now we can go on to powder. Silent. What's happening?
Okay, I'm quickly gonna set my under eyes using my Fit Me Loose powder by Maybelline.
Fit Me Loose powder. Where are you? And I'm gonna mix it in with my Elizabeth Arden. This is their high performance blurring loose powder. Only because this one is a little bit lighter than the Maybelline one that I have, and I kind of want to mix the two, otherwise it's gonna look too dark under my eyes. And I'm going to assume that she's baking under there. I have no idea. She didn't say, but like, let's just assume. All right, what's next? Elevator music. Like it. It's jazzy.
Okay, quickly gonna do my brows off camera and let this powder bake for a little, and then I'll be back.
Oh, I was right. I was right, she did bake. Yes! Okay, brows are on. Let's move on to the next part of the tutorial.
First, I'm priming my eyelids using the P. Louise base.
Okay, so we need to prime the eyes. I'm gonna use the Fenty Beauty. This is the Pro Filter one. Okay, we're all primed. What's next?
Now I'm dipping into the Color Green Shadow palette and dipping into the yellow called Lemon Drop.
Yellow. Yellow. Do I have a yellow shadow? Okay, so I found the closest things that I have to matte yellow. One is by Laura Lee. This is the Party Animal palette. This is sort of like a greeny yellow shade. And then I also have the Huda Beauty Coral Obsessions, and it's more of like an orangey yellow. Oh, I also have this one from the Lemonade Craze palette. This one right here. That's pretty yellow. I don't know. We'll kind of blend all of them together.
And with this, I'm going to define the inner part of my crease. Picking that up on a Morphe M506, my favorite precise blending brush, and go to town.
No idea what brush she used. I am not up with the Morphe stuff, but she said precise. So let's do that. All right, I'm gonna dip into these colors, and then we're just going to apply it to the inner part of the crease. All right, is that in enough? I don't know.
At first I kind of stamp the color onto my base
to
get maximum color payoff, and then as soon as the color's on there, I'm going to buff out my edges using soft circular motions.
First of all, she's stamping, which I didn't do. I'm just gonna stamp the color in. There we go. Oh, stamping does work a lot better. This is why we listen, Rachel. And then we're gonna use little motions to bring that color up into a nice gradient. Oh my gosh, guys, this is giving me flashbacks of the Kylie look that I did. We're looking a little bird-like.
On another Morphe M506, I'm dipping into the hot pink, which is called Party Drip. I'm first stamping that color onto the outer corner of my lid as well as my crease, and then slowly but softly start blending that out.
Ah, I found hot pink. This is the Huda Beauty Rose Gold Remastered palette. So I'm gonna use that color right there. Stamping it in for Nikki. Oh, that is a very pretty color. I do like that. Okay, and she only said the outer corner, so I'm gonna leave it like that. I gotta say, out of everything in a makeup look, blending is like my least favorite part. It's so stressful. What if it doesn't blend? What if it just stays like a streaky line? What if I just end up looking like a clown? This is exhausting. Like, my hand hurts.
Splash. And this is going as a transition between the yellow and the pink. So I just picked that color up on the tip of my brush, and using those soft circular motions again, I'm just gonna sort of wiggle it in between.
Okay, so she's taking a coral shade and she's using that as a transition. I think she means into the crease because the yellow's only in the crease, but I'm not sure. We'll start with the crease and see if I can figure it out. So very light, just the tiniest amount of pressure. All right, we got a little bit of a transition-y color going.
I'm picking up the pink again on the Cosette S185 and placing it flat onto the skin and sort of making waving motions. So the movement that you make—
Wait, flat onto the skin where? And we're just waving the hand. Waving the hand. Oh no, Don't like that so far. Let's try a different brush. I have no idea what like gradient she's talking about here. Like where do I sweep it? Like here?
It's time to cut the lid, and for this I'm using the P. Louise base again.
I have no idea what base she's using for carving out the crease, so I'm just gonna use concealer. And I don't know how far she's cutting the crease. All right, hopefully I've cut this okay.
To get rid of this harsh edge with the base here, you just kind of want to tap at it. And the brush will do the work for you.
Okay, so first, tapping motion. Start there. Gonna blend out that line. I think I took the concealer a little too far out. Whoops. I think I just erased all the pink on my lid. Okay, now she's setting that concealer with a bone-colored shadow. So that is what I will do. Man, I hope this is at least in the range of what Nikki is doing.
Taking a dive into this peach color called Crushin', and taking a small blending brush and applying it flat onto the lid again, and using tapping motions, I blurred the line of the bone and the pink.
That was very helpful. Thank you, Nikki. Small blending brush, coral shade, blend it. Got it. It's really interesting trying to do a look without seeing what the look is supposed to be. It's sort of like doing a puzzle and not knowing what the puzzle's gonna end up with. You just have these pieces in front of you.
On an Inglot 13P brush, I'm picking up the pink and placing it on the lower lash line towards the outer corner.
All right, pink, lower lash line, outer corner. Got it.
Lower lash line using the neon coral, and then you guessed it, dipping into the yellow and continuing that, but I leave a slither of skin open to put white liner over top later on.
Uh-oh, white liner. Okay, so we're gonna do the same sort of gradient, I guess, on the bottom lash line. I feel like these colors will be very muted versus what NikkieTutorials has done. They don't look like they're popping enough.
Going in with my white liner to define that inner corner.
White liner to define the inner corner. Does she say anything about it?
Taking this Stila Gold.
Oh no, she just does white liner and to define the inner corner. What does that mean? So I am just gonna guess where it's supposed to go, but I have no idea. And yes, I know this is for brows. Whatever. I feel like I did a better job on this side than on this side. This was not sliver. Let's try that again. Okay, think sliver. Tiny amount, Rachel.
Taking this Stila Gold Goddess Magnificent Eye Metal, and I'm defining the corner of my cut crease with this, and just stamping it along the line of that cut crease.
Okay, so some sort of Stila gold something or other. Okay, so I don't have the gold one, but I do have Wanderlust, which is sort of like a pinky gold, and I also have the Heavy Metals by Urban Decay and Midnight Cowboy, so I might like combine these two to create that sort of cut crease gold thing. And I have no idea how she's applying this, but I'm going to assume she's using a brush. Maybe she said it and I didn't hear, but I'm going to take an angle brush like this and use that to like define this. See what happens if I stamp some gold like on top. I have no idea how I managed to mess that up, but that's not good. Just a word of warning, don't try and fix a glitter cut crease. Not working out well. Let's see if I can salvage this. Hang on. Okay, it's not great, but it is my first gold cut crease, so. Oh. Side note, has she taken the stuff, the baking stuff off yet? I feel like it's still on there and it shouldn't be. I'm gonna dust it away. Because I feel like she already, like she's gotten rid of it.
I'm applying a thick, fat wing liner to ground this look.
Right. Of course. I don't know how wing she's doing, but like, let's just assume it's a big wing. I don't know, is that a giant enough wing? I feel like that's gigantic. And now here comes the fun part, trying to make them even. Moving on, let's go on to the next part.
I'm using Lily Lashes in Caramel.
Okay, so she's using Caramel by Lily Lashes. I don't have Caramel, but I do have their lashes. Okay, what about these ones? These are the Ash _ Colm ones. They're kind of cute. Kind of cute. What do you guys think? This is, it's very dramatic for me, but I kind of like them. Oh my gosh.
Okay, so
who's that from? Oh, that's so nice. On my birthday. Oh, thanks, Benefit. Oh, pretty. Oh, and it even ties into my eye look today. Nice. Okay, what is the next step?
This won't be everybody's cup of tea, but you know what? Sip the tea.
She's funny.
And now we bronze.
Oh,
so using stippling motions, I'm going to apply the bronzer onto my cheekbones.
stippling motion? Wait, has she set the rest of her face and I just missed it? I think she did. Stippling motions, that's interesting. And she also didn't mention any use of mascara. So I'm gonna apply mascara now. Just like a little bit of it, just so that it blends with the lashes. I haven't set the rest of my face. I only set the under eyes. So maybe I should do that. First, let's just make sure there's no creasing going on. Smooth that out. It's actually holding up really well considering I haven't set it. Now for bronzer, she doesn't say which one she used, so I'm using this one by Guerlain. This is the Terracotta Light Bronzer. And she says that she stipples it into the skin. And just like stamping it into the skin. All right.
Of a kick of bronzer on this pasty white face.
I hear you, girl. Bronzer for the win. And I switched brushes because this one somehow has lipstick on it. So I ended up with lipstick on my face, which is cool. And I've lost my bronzer. I don't know where, oh, there it is. And then she put it onto her cheekbones as well as used it for contour. Feeling a little bit more bronzy. Feeling good. I always feel better when I have bronzer on my face. Bronzer and highlight. It just changes everything. Okay, and then I assume we're going on to blush, but let's find out.
This color right here and mixing it with that middle shade. And these are called
middle shade of what?
From a Morphe blush trio, I'm taking this color right here.
Okay, so she has a Morphe trio of blushes. I don't know what color they are. I'm assuming pink. Why are all the blushes beside me some form of coral? This one is by Too Faced. It is Love Hangover. Much more of like a neutrally pinky tone. Actually, you know what? I'm just gonna mix it in with this Hourglass Ambient Light. This is Incandescent Electro, which has more of like a coral tone, but has some like sheen to it. I'm gonna mix them together because she mixed two colors. So I want to mix two colors. All right, girl, bring me to the highlight.
For highlighter, I have this Flesh highlighter in the color Boost, and it's looking a little bit more like a glossy skin sheen, and I think I'll really like this to make my skin look a little bit more sort of glossy and like glossy glowy wet.
Okay, glossy glowy wet highlight. The closest I have to that, I'm gonna use the glow powders by Glam Glow and the Ambient Metallic Strobe Light Palette by Hourglass, because I have no idea what she means like by a glossy wet, because she's already set her face, so I'm assuming it's like, it's still a powder, but I have no idea. So I'm gonna use a mixture of the yellow toned one from Hourglass and the two lightest ones from Glam Glow. Oh my gosh, it's love, everyone.
So it's not really highlighter, it's more so giving me that natural like luminosity. That on the apple of the cheek. And then using Ofra Star Island as a really pop of highlighter on the cheeks.
Oh. Whoops. Clearly I didn't listen to the rest of it and I just applied highlight like I normally would, not thinking it would be any different. So she applied something entirely different down the center of her face with highlight, and then she also popped it underneath the brow bone. And this, Rachel, is why you listen. You listen to the tutorial first, then you apply.
And then for lips, I want to dive into these by Dose of Colors. So Peachy looks like this, sort of like a nude peach, and Nude Chica looks like this. And I think I want this on my lips.
Which one's this? Is it peachy or is it the nude one?
So it's gonna be Nude Chica and Barely There on the lips.
Okay, so nude liquid lipstick and a nude gloss on top. Got it. Okay, I'm just gonna go in. This is L'Oreal Mccall. And then on top, I am going to use a little bit of Bare Minerals Totally Gloss. She said nude. This is pretty nude for me. Setting spray. Setting spray, everyone. She doesn't say which one it is, so I'm just gonna use this one by Flower Beauty. This is the Seal the Deal Long Lasting Setting Spray. And Nikki loves lots of setting spray. I feel like none of that actually got on my face. We're gonna fan it in place. Fan it in place. That was a journey. Whoa. Okay, now I want to see what this look actually looked like. I want to see how close I got. NikkieTutorials. Yep, there we go. Oh. Oh. Okay, so there's the two looks. Not too bad. Like, it's just, I feel like I'm Nikki, but like dialed down several notches. And I want to know what you guys think. How do you think I did with this tutorial? How close did I come to Nikki's look? Would you wear something like this? Have you tried following her tutorial before? How did you do? I want to know. Leave me a comment down below. I'm going to be checking all of your comments and responding to as many as I possibly can. Make sure, if you are new here, to subscribe so you don't miss out on new videos every Thursday and Sunday. Make sure you do so, and I will put up some videos on the screen in case you're interested in seeing some more. And if you do see any of these videos and check out some of the other content, leave me a comment there and let me know that it came from this video, because I always like seeing where you guys go, and I check all of the comments on my phone, so it's awesome. But thank you so much for watching. Thank you for all of the birthday love, you guys. I really appreciate it, and I hope you're having an amazing, amazing Sunday. I will see you guys all on Thursday. Love you all. Mwah!